We are live, currently, RV Davy live tonight. Yes, even tonight, actually. Busy day. It's been a busy week. It's been complicated to be able to do everything. But anyway, I did get a lot accomplished in terms of show you what I accomplished. But anyway, I got all this accomplished. I got all this straightened out. This is a big sleeping bag that I got. Minus 35 below zero sleeping bag. But I had this for a while, but I actually did one thing good about it. There's one good thing good about this. I bungeed it. Well, not bungeed it. It came with straps. So basically it had its own straps. So anyway. Yeah. So yeah, I got the heater going here. I got two heaters going because I'm trying to get the nippy cold out. So, but anyway, I drove and all this water went this way, and I had to push it all back this way. But yeah, it's heck, like I said, it doesn't look like I got a lot done, but I actually did. I got a lot done. So anyway. Yeah, one of my old friends I hadn't seen in 15 years showed up here tonight. So anyway, that's what happened. We did a lot of old talking, about the old days, Went to high school with this guy. So yeah, him and I both went to the same high school, graduated from the same class. So we had a lot to talk about. He's got a 16-year-old kid, and his kid's learning how to drive and stuff like that. So he's kind of worried about his son. Driving and drugs and all kinds of stuff, I said, hey, Jim, the kid's going to do what he's going to do. Don't try to force him to, don't tell him what not to do, because he's going to do it even more. So your best bet is just to let him do what he's going to do. And if he gets in trouble, then you confront him. But if he doesn't get in any trouble, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't sweat it, That's how I would play that deck of cards, you know what I'm saying? And I've never been a father before, but I'll tell you what. But that's how, looking at it, looking back at my childhood, how I was, and I got confronted many times from my mom. So I understand your position. If I were you, I'd just let your wife handle it. I think your wife can handle the situation. I think you both can probably handle it about the same, I guess, 50-50. Drive. And I told my friend Jim, I said, I didn't learn how to drive till I turned 18. That's when I learned how to drive. Well, actually, I cheated. I grabbed my mom's keys when she wasn't around, and I would drive her old car, drive around the block a couple times to impress the neighborhood kids, even though I was a kid. I was like 14 years old. I was driving the car, nobody ever taught me how to drive. I just did it on my own. My mom never knew. I even put a little dent in the corner of the car in the front. This car was a 1966 Chevy Biscayne 289 V8. That's what this was. So we're talking when, the 1970s, So that car wasn't that old, even though it was old, It had the old body, and it was cool. It was cool to be able to impress the kids in the block, So, are you going to try and get a broadcast with Elvis? I don't think he's going to do a broadcast with me, I just don't think he will. Yeah, Merry New Year's to everybody, yeah. So, like I said, I don't plan on getting a big crowd here tonight. I was in my friend's house, and we were watching TV, and I was talking to my friend's mom, and just a bunch of stuff, But anyway, they were eating chocolate, and I'm diabetic. I ain't touching chocolate, but it is what it is. But yeah, I was gonna get gas in the car today, but instead I got the propane filled up, so I did that. Got the thing cleaned all up. Man, if you'd seen the front of the vehicle, you'd know I did something, you'd know I did something. I mean, you can't see it so dark up there, you know. But yeah, I probably work on the dash too a little bit. You know, so I try to do as much. I probably try to touch as much of it as I could, you know. And, well, yes, my friend was supposed to call tonight. He probably did, and I probably didn't. I probably didn't catch him because I was inside the house and the phone was in here. So I have to look at the messages and see. You know, I totally forgot. You know, I was inside the house here, and you know, my friend Paul was helping me clean up the RV, and yeah, we did a lot. I'm happy with what I got accomplished, because now I know I don't have. Now I know when I go do the solar. Now I know these guys can actually get in here and do what they have to do, you know, without being a problem. So that's one thing I could say. One thing I can say. But yeah, my friend and I went to Red Devil Pizza, and my friend got a pizza with anchovies and mushrooms, and I got spaghetti. I did something different. You know, I went astray from pizza, and I actually went with something different. And I didn't need to eat that much food, you know. You know, they don't exactly give you a big heaping of spaghetti, but it was just the right amount. I didn't need to eat any more than I had, so didn't need to eat any more than I had. Luther Feather Beaver. Yeah. Now we got Davy's tribe member in here. You know, I don't know if I can't get a hold of Elvis to even try to get him. Is he already in the West Coast? He's probably already made it to Mexico already, so I think it's a little bit too late, you know, to catch him, you know, on the road as he's been traveling the high seas, you know. I would have loved to do a broadcast with Elvis. I would have loved to, you know, because I missed him the last time. Because Rosie O'Kelly wouldn't let him do a broadcast with me, and he actually followed her. You know, he had to listen to her, because if he didn't, she wouldn't have done his van. So circumstances are different now compared to what they were, you know. But I'm not getting my normal people that I get in here, you know. Not getting my normal people. So, I don't know. I'm getting some normal people, but not, you know. I don't think anybody thought I was going to broadcast tonight. That's probably why there's not very many people here. But then again, if they get notifications. But then at this time of the year, not everybody's doing what they're doing, because they're doing stuff with their family members, you know. Kind of like, you know, I didn't have family, but I'm kind of like, you know, hanging out with my friends. And I didn't know my high school buddy was going to show up here tonight. So we ended up talking about, he was talking about a 16-year-old kid, you know, and stuff like that. And he's like, he's afraid of the things he's going to do. And then I told my friend Jim, I said, you know what, Jim? He goes, I didn't do that stuff when I was 16 or 17. I said, hey, Jim, you know what? I hate to say it, but you got me my job at El Choro Lodge, and guess what? We were drinking beer in the parking lot, and we were just 16 years old, and we were drinking beer. But who bought the beer? I did, because I looked like I was buying it and getting away with it without even getting carded. So I would buy the beer. I'd buy the Molson Golden, and I told him, I said, remember Molson Golden, Jim? Don't you remember? We used to drink that beer all the time. We used to smoke pot too, remember? We used to do, remember Terry Ivy? We'd go over his place and we'd smoke pot, you know, there in Paradise Valley. And, you know, Rob Kulas was another guy we were friends with. I forgot to talk to Jim about him, because I think he passed away about 10 years ago. And then another friend of ours passed away too, about probably 10 years ago. A lot of people that we knew passed away already, you know. They're not here no more. You know, here they are. They're probably, barely 20-something years old, 32, 33, and they're dead already, you know. They were gone at the age of 32. And look at us, we're already I told Jim, I said, you know how old I am? You just turned 58, I just turned 59. 59 in August, so yeah. I mentioned to Elvis that you wanted to talk to him, but he said he wasn't interested. He's a jerk, isn't he? Isn't he a jerk, Janice? What a Christian guy he is, isn't he? What a jerk he is. That's all I gotta say. Screw him. Who is he? He doesn't even have a YouTube channel anymore. You know that? He does not have a YouTube channel. You know why? Because he messed with a little kid. That's why. Because that's what he is. Because he likes kids. See, isn't that sick? See that? But that's the way he is. But you know, it's okay that he's that way, because he'll pay for it in the end. He'll pay for it. You know, you don't put. I could tell him. I'd love to go on this channel and say, hey, you know, that's why you rape little boys, huh? That's why you rape little boys. Hate to say it, but that's the truth, man. That's the truth. I don't, you know, if he wants to play that game, I could play that game even harder with him. You know, I could play that game. You know, he only is interested in women from Mexico. Yeah, what, underage ones? Ones that are like 15, 16, maybe not even that. That's what he's interested in. Because in Mexico, they don't care. Because in Mexico, a girl that is 16 years old is a woman. Okay? They're a full-grown adult woman that's 16. What is the age of where they have that the grown-up thing, you know, where their daughter Kinkinsa, how do you say that? I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm getting at here. But, you know, the Kinkinsa, or I can't even say it. For God's sake, you know. But yeah. You know, I'm not trying to, if he thinks I'm trying to pick up on him, I'm not. I'm not interested in men. 15, yeah. But you know how I'm pronouncing it wrong, but because if I asked a Mexican person, they could tell me how to pronunciate it and everything, but it is what it is, you know. I turned 2 heaters on here so to get it kind of warmed up in here. I meant to put gas in this thing too, because it's on quarter tank of gas. I wanted to run the generator, I couldn't do it. So, but I don't think I need to run the generator. Anyway, it's a bummer. My friend went to Walmart and he didn't get the right key. He bought the wrong keychain for me. He bought me a keychain, but one that you have to put all the keys on their ring. And then I told him, I said, well, Paul, what happens if that opens up right there? I'm going to lose my whole set of keys. As a matter of fact, I did lose a set of keys because of that. Same situation. I just thought you knew what I was talking about, you know, when I said, I said round keychain. I said round keychain, but I guess I should have specifically showed him the keychain to show him what I wanted to get. And I had one, but somebody took it. Took the one I had, so. But it is what it is. So, but anyway. So Elvis Travels, what is he, in Mexico already? Key ring, yeah. I told him that. But I wanted the round ones that you slide the key through. You know what I'm saying? So you don't lose your keys off of it. That's the one I wanted. But, you know, it would have been best if I went in with him, you know. He could have just rode me out an electric scooter and I could have just got what I needed to get, you know. That's what I should have done, but I didn't do it. I just, I thought, you know what? He'll figure it out, right? So it's not that entirely that big of a deal, but it is, because I could call Walmart, and I talked to a cart pusher, and he said, hello, my friend, good morning. Gisette from Egypt. Gisette, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Gisette, Egypt? Yeah. I'm thinking I'm doing this right. But, you know, I was in my friend's house where I was watching TV, and I knew I wanted to come out here, and I'm just standing in at my friend's front yard, you know. I've been camping out here, for the last 3 days. He has not said where he is, because he don't want anybody to know, I guess. It's probably a big secret, huh, Janice? Right? It's a big secret. Secret! Yeah. Let's see. Are you at? No, I'm not at Chris's. No. No, I'm at my other friend's house. Yeah, I'm staying at two different. Well, I don't want to stay by Chris's house because the lady across the street don't like me. So she don't like me. I told her where to go. I told her to go to hell. That's what I told her to do. I told her to mind her own business. I said, you know, if I'm in my friend's driveway, mind your own business, man. It's none of your business, okay? My business is not your business, okay? If you see somebody doing something, it doesn't automatically make it your business, okay, woman? I said that to her. I said, besides, you're so freaking ugly, you're going to crack. You need to get back in the house and crack your mirror because that's how ugly you are. So I told her. And I shouldn't have said that. But she butted into my business, and I didn't like that, so I had to tell her off, you know. It wasn't the Christian thing to do. Maybe I shouldn't have done it that way, but you know what? She pissed me off so bad. It just pissed me off. Let's see, was she complaining about your RV being parked? Well, you know, everybody complains about an RV, you know, and that neighborhood is not the best neighborhood, okay? It's not the best neighborhood. So why she lives there, I don't know. I said, what I should have told her to do, why don't you just move to Scottsdale, lady? Why don't you move to Paradise Valley where real rich folks live, you know? Not the poor ones, or the rich people that think they're rich and they're in a poor neighborhood. You know? Maybe she has to feel above some certain people, I guess. And I told her, I said, you know what, lady? I said, I have property, you know. If you think I don't own something, I do. And I own a lot more than you do. I own a lot more. So if you think you own... I go, for one, I found out the house she was in is not even hers. She rents. So if she had money, wouldn't she be owning her own house? You know? So... Naz Lover, what's going on? How you doing in here? It's good to see you in here. I know you did a good thing for Camo Dave, you know. That was nice of you to do that. It really was. Even though Camo Dave didn't like me, you know, we couldn't get him to like me. He wasn't never going to like me. No matter what I could have done, I couldn't do it because he wasn't going to let me. He just wasn't going to let me. That's all. So, what can I say? Let's see, Davey, you should dump your black tank on her drive. That would be a good idea. That'd be something nice, right? Problem is, I'd probably end up, you know, problem is her driveway is uphill. And it goes, and you know how the saying goes, right? You know how that saying goes? What? You know, you drive up on the driveway, they always say shit rolls downhill, right? Well, that's what it would be doing. Shit would be riding downhill. I am well, Davey, thank you. I just thought you did a lovely thing for Camo Dave, you know. It's too bad things had to end up like they did, you know. But, you know, he was never going to allow me to come into his channel, and he just wasn't going to let me do it. You know, what can I say? I haven't been cooking in days, man. I've been eating out. I just ate at Red Devil today. I had spaghetti with meatballs at Red Devil. My friend had pizza. I had spaghetti. What else do we have? I had KFC the other day. KFC chicken. RV Camper had a nice live stream in memory of Camo Dave. Yeah. I understand she wants to take over his channel. That's what I hear. I don't know. I tried to get that out of them if she was going to take it over. I said, because I tried to get I tried to get Shimei in here. I don't think Shimei's going to come to my channel. I just don't think she's going to do it. She might potentially come in if I do a video on Facebook, though. Let's see, your friend. Who's the new? What? Who's? What do you mean by mooch? What do you mean by mooch? Oral. Cool. I missed it, but left a comment. Hold on. Let me shut this vehicle off. Hold on a second here. Had to shut the car off, man. Yes, I did. I did try to recruit Shimei to join the RV tribe. What did she say? She's gonna play like Camo Dave, right? She's gonna play like, okay, I ain't doing this. I'm not gonna join his channel. She's gonna play the Camo Dave routine, huh? That's what I'm thinking she's gonna do. That's not the Christian thing to do. My good Christian friend just came over here tonight, Jim. I went to Chaparral High School with him. You know, we both graduated class of '81. He came in here and he was talking about a 16-year-old kid, you know. And I told him, I said, you know what? He said, I'm worried about him doing this and this and that. And I said, well, let him do it, Jim. You know what your parents did to you? They told you not to do something. What did you do? You did it anyway, right? So I guess you tell him not to do something anyway. I hope he's not on drugs. And I'm, you know, I go, Jim, he's living in Scottsdale. Come on, man. You live in rich North Scottsdale. Come on. You live in a $2 million house. Of course he's going to do drugs. What do you think he's going to do? Your kid's going to do drugs with it. You can't stop him. He's going to do them. Just telling you. You bought a house and you bought a $2 million house. Not everybody can afford that kind of house, Jim. And, you know, believe me, I can't afford it, you know. You can. That's good. That's good that you can. And maybe... See, you know what? One thing I found out, Jim, see, you can have the most beautiful of everything, most expensive, but it doesn't mean, yeah, we wrote that song together, Jim. The guy Jim that was here tonight, there was 3 of us that wrote that tune. My friend Paul that lives here, and then Jim that came here tonight. Isn't that funny? The whole Cocaine High band was here tonight. Yeah, I was right here. It's funny. I was you know, I was going to say that to him too. I go, Jim, you remember? Why did we write a song about Cocaine High? Why did we do that? Probably because I go, Jim, I mean, come on. I'm going to admit, I snorted a lot of cocaine, man, when I was in high school. I did. You didn't know that, but I did. But I wasn't proud of it. No, and I got caught too. I got caught doing this crap. And I had to go face a judge too. So there you go. It wasn't easy with my family sitting in the courtroom and me telling the judge, you know, and my family hearing that I was snorting cocaine. That was not a good thing, man. I was not proud of that either. I'll tell you the truth on that. So, but yeah, we wrote the song Cocaine High because a lot of our friends got caught too. They got caught just as I got caught, but no big deal. We got through it. It's what's troubling, Oral? What's troubling? Well, at least we got one kind of Camo Dave person in here. We got Nez Lover in here. She's from the Camo Dave channel, kind of like, you know. Davey, how about the Rams? The Rams won. So the Cardinals. What about the Cardinals? They beat. I was just going to say the Cardinals. They beat the Cowboys today. How about them Cowboys? They got their butt whipped by the Cardinals. it was the jab, then Davy. Then Davy, what? Let's see. It was the jab, then Davy is next. So anyway, yeah, the Rams beat. Yeah, that was a close game. It could have gone either way. I was kind of hopeful that if the Rams had lost, then the Cardinals would have had a chance. See, I think the Rams wrapped up the Western Conference with that win. I don't think the Cardinals could do anything about it. But yeah, you don't want to go losing 5 games in a row. Going into the playoffs, you want to beat a team like the Cowboys, because now they got bragging rights. They can say, "Hey, we beat the Cowboys in their home field." Look at Kyler Murray. He's undefeated in that stadium. He's undefeated in Texas. He's never been beaten. Davey, I switched from camo to RV, but camo never blocked me. I popped in camo stream a few months ago. He just wouldn't have it. He wouldn't have it with me being in his channel. So we got Ora Oli here. We got a pretty good crowd here. We got 16 people in the house, But yeah, I've been working on the RV. I moved everything. I went through every piece of everything in this RV. Everything, just about. But I can't find my damn hat. My Cardinals hat that I had, the thermal hat. Can't find it. Looks like I'm going to have to buy. And I'm missing 2 rolls of duct tape. Now, where does this stuff go, man? I mean, I can't find it anywhere, It's freaking crazy. BV equals blind views. Who's been going into blind views? That particular channel. Now that, I don't want to get too involved with it because I dozed off last night, I think. Yeah, you know what? I dozed off trying to charge up my solar generator, which you can't even see. I got my 35 below zero sleeping bag right here. Yeah, it's what is this thing called? I'm trying to think what this damn thing's called. Ridge something. I don't know. It's got bands on it, so it's got 3 bands. So this is minus 35 degrees below zero bag here. But I thought it was on my seat, and out the passenger seat. I took it off the seat and brought it back here. So now this is all compact. It's all been gone through. It's all been swept. The floor is nice and clean, The kitchen area is good. I got my 12-volt refrigerator, my toilet. I got water that all the water pushed this way. I had to push it back that way. I got to go through this stuff next. And I need my friend to fill up my water tank, my 30-gallon. So I told him we got to get that done tomorrow. I was hoping I'd make it out to the solar guys, but I can't make it because I want to wash this thing and I want to take care of just a couple more things. But yeah. Tasha Teeling, your good buddy Elvis Travels is trying to pick up on 15-year-olds in Mexico, man. Crazy thing, huh? What's that one? Probably. No, I don't. No, that couldn't have happened. Let's see. Let's see. One did. Let's see. I can't say any of this stuff except for the. Well, I still can't say any of this stuff because I can't. I won't say it because I want to get through these next couple months. Yeah, I want to make it through I got 20 people in the house, man. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it. I told my friend's mother that she's here. She's worth quite a few $1 million herself. They're really rich. And I'm like, I go, well, you know what? I got to get back to the RV. I got to do a broadcast. I need to get in there. Yeah, we can't mention his name either. That particular person, we can't talk about him either as well. So. But I can't talk about any of this stuff here because I can't. I'm not able to. And it's a funny thing. I can't. But it is what it is. How many times have you been apprehended, Davey? Apprehended on what? But how have I been apprehended? Let's see. Hots and hits. Hots and hits. Let's see. I'm not sure. Did you hear? Did you guys pay attention to Ed from Nomadic Ranch, or whatever you want to call that place out there at Aja's Estates, Aja's property? Why can't you? Because they told me I can't, so I can't. So that's why. That's why I can't do it. But it is what it is. Don't worry about it. So no sweat. So Ed from Nomad Ranch said that he was going to invite Camo Dave on the property. He did say that. If you go into his video, you can hear that. Panda property. Yeah, he was going to be invited to the Panda property, actually. How about that? That's what I got from Nomad Ranch. Because Nomad Ranch said that Camo Dave was bigger than life. Bigger than life. That's what he said. You know what I mean? He's bigger than life. Yeah. They do watch the broadcast. Yeah, that would be true. That would be true, man. Let's see. I saw his video. Ed, did you hear that? That he said Camo Dave was going to be invited to the Nomad Ranch. From so. I guess amongst the three people, I guess they agreed upon that Camo Dave would be staying at the ranch. I guess that would have been a unique experience, because then he'd actually be camping on at Aja Estates. I guess he'd have to stay in the hotel room, the Panda Mobile. I guess he would have had to sleep in the Pandamobile, I guess. I think Nomad Ranch was trying to poach Camo viewers. Nomad Ranch hated. He hated you. Do you think? I mean, I understand it the way I understand it is that, let's see, those guys didn't want their ranch to be a party zone. They didn't want it to be. They just didn't want it to be a party there. But you know what? The thing is, it was a party zone there, because, I mean, I don't think Ed parties because he's married with his wife, but Camo and Aja, I'm not sure how much Aja drinks, but I think she drinks wine, But if she has a little cheese, then she could have some cheese with the wine, or wine with the cheese. Camo Dave loved he did. That was his favorite Nomad. I would say that was his favorite Nomad of all time. He couldn't stop talking about and Eric too. He couldn't stop talking about Eric, Nomadic Fanatic. It's another one he couldn't stop talking about. Camo Dave got Ed a lot of subs, and Ed was grateful. Camo Dave got me probably. I don't think he got me any. To be honest with you. He did cover my channel like back in 2018. I would have loved to being able to get that video, the one video that when he covered my channel. So I would have loved to have that. See, now I can't ever get that. So I was going to ask him, but I had no way to ask him because he had me blocked in his channel, so I couldn't. But I would have had to have somebody else go in there and say, hey, RV would like to have his 2018 RTR video submitted or talked about or whatever. Aja showed the party zone with the discotheque and the steel. Yeah, the steel shipping container was nothing more than, it's just a discotheque. See, mine's not that way. See, mine is not I don't have a discotheque, so. I mean, you could dance inside this thing, I guess, but inside this RV, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. His videos are all still up. I don't think the old ones does he have anything from 2018 from the RTR? You could find me in the 2018 RTRs from Aja and RV Joey. I mean, those two had to make up, you know what I'm saying? They had to make up because they weren't getting along, you know? And I was in there in the video, Blind Views, it was part of the Blind Views segments, you know? They weren't Camo Dave's, you know, they were just strictly from Blind Views. And you could see me, and you could see, who else could you see? Camper Trailer Arnie was in the video. He was in there a lot. You could see the Camper Trailer Arnie, because he stood out like a sore thumb. He was like he looked like a hillbilly, which he was. He still is. I don't think he'll ever. And his trailer looked like a hillbilly-ish thing, too. The Big Show. I was in Salty Dog's channel, if you know who Salty Dog is. Salty Dog is the lady that the Bergs was dating. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she was talking to me, and she was talking about how, how the Bergs left her for another lady, I should say. Shouldn't say girl, it's a lady. But anyway, so I don't know. It's one of those things. But yeah, I don't think you'll ever find me. I got an old RTR sticker on the back of my 2018 RTR sticker on the back of my RV. It's still there. I don't think I've never taken it off. I'll have to get a video. I'll have to show that, how I got that sticker, because and then I was talking to my friend, my friend Jim, and I said, "Hey Jim, I was out at Quartzsite, man. Quartzsite, Lake Havasu, Las Vegas. Back from Las Vegas to Lake Havasu, and then finally back to Quartzsite, and then Quartzsite back to here." I said, "I would love to participate, Jim, if you ever do another Quartzsite thing. I would love to participate in it. I just couldn't do it when you did it because my foot was in bad shape then. I couldn't do it. I had multiple infections going on with my feet. Or my foot, I should say. But it's doing good. My foot's doing good. I mean, look at this. I'm staying out of the hospital. Look at that. Look at that. Aja. Say, I could get a disco ball, and have all these lights, flickering, and I could do that too. And matter of fact, I probably will still. But I got to get another heater. This heater is not cutting the mustard. I'm freezing my hind end off here at night. Believe me, it's very cold out. It's getting down to like 30 degrees at night here, 29, 30. That's a bit too cold for this heater. I wish I had an extension cord that I can run that's what I was going to have Paul do. Get me a damn heater. So I could run the heater out there in East Apache Junction, Aja spends thousands to party hardy, yeah. Oh, she spends more than thousands. I mean, she bought the truck. That was about 10 grand. And then she bought the shipping container. She probably spent the same amount of money that I did. She spent like, what, $3,200, $3,300 on that. And then she bought all the rock, too. That's not cheap either, She spread out a lot of rock out there for the road. And what else did she do? Oh, yeah, she brought the Panda back. So, Dave's RV Life had to bring the Panda back. So Panda was brought back so Camo Dave would have a place to stay at the Aja Estates, Or however, I don't know what Aja calls her place. Aja Estates. All I know is Aja released a pack rat, I was really upset with Aja releasing that pack rat because it wasn't a good scenario for what she did, That's all. I don't know, what's going on with Butterfly Gypsy, man? No, there's been no word from that person. What's going on? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what's going on with Butterfly Gypsy? Or did she gypsy herself out of the window? Aja will never have have a ranch like the Davy Ranch, no matter what she does. No, it's not. It's not even close. But at least she's got a better road, a better road, But I'm still, I'm hopeful that I'll be able to make another road, and I think I can, with the help of my buddy Paul. I think Paul could certainly help with that, because I need it. He knows how to run the chainsaw. I told him you don't need to bring a chainsaw because we got a chainsaw. Isn't Butterfly Gypsy the one that got a restraining? No, Butterfly Gypsy did not do that. No. Nope. Bitsy Gypsy is still scamming that elderly broke. He's over. Oh, he's still with that. I didn't see that guy out there from what I saw out there at Lake Havasu. Or Craggy Wash. I didn't see. She was with some younger couple, She's with a couple gals. I think she was with Julie Tooley. I think she was hanging out with Julie Tooley. That's what I think. But Julie Tooley's since passed away. We lost Julie Tooley too, because Camo Dave covered it. He covered it. And then he passed away after Julie Tooley. Just think there's two Camo Dave people that are maybe together, Maybe they met up, He's like, I've got a person. God, just think how Quartzsite's about 7 degrees cooler than Phoenix. Imagine how cold that would be, like mid-20s, if not colder. Oh, that's got to be brutally cold out there. I don't know how they keep warm out there. Yeah, at least, what's her face can start her van and, start the van up and turn on the heater. Have you heard from? I don't ever hear from RV Joey. She never cared for me. I actually met her in 2018, right by McDonald's. I was throwing my trash away out there in Parker, and I told her, hey, I'll take you out to McDonald's, man, if you want, or Burger King, wherever you want to go, man. It's on me. She goes, I don't feel good. I got to clean up. I'm not, clean and blah blah blah. I said, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I'm not trying to have sex with you. I'm just trying to go eat with you. That's all. No big deal. But yeah, I think I left a message in her channel and I never heard a word back. So, she's too good for people too. She thinks she's too good for everybody. Whatever. Whatever happened to that Jamie guy that does the van builds? He already did a van build. He's already done that. He did one in California. There will not be one in Arizona. No. It may be that he might do something maybe in out at Craggy Wash. I don't know. Depends. Craggy Wash might be the place he could do any kind of work. Justin Flo is live now. When she sees her results. So anyway, let's see so anyway, Jamie Dimon is I don't know what he's doing. He was in Quartzsite. I don't think in Quartzsite at the RTR you're not allowed to make any money on anything. You're not allowed to. So that's part of what the RTR is all about, You can't charge anybody for your stickers. It's just, it's one of those things, But he can't do it out at Parker because there's no way. They don't have any free land out there. The Indians put a stop to that. Or the Native Americans. The Native Americans actually control that place that Jamie used to do the van builds at, actually. It's BLM land, but it's owned by the Native Americans. What has ever happened? Yeah, so let's see. Have you heard? No. Let's see. But anyway, I assume that she must have got paid off, I guess. I don't know. Butterfly Gypsy must have got receive some pay, I guess. Who knows? What if, I think what's her face just did an update. Caravan Carolyn too. So evidently she was supposed to go out there to court site too, but she couldn't because I was told that, I don't know. My friend and I, all three of us were talking about the COVID thing and, kind of like what's going on with it and stuff. And, nobody, they don't know. They don't know. They really can't say. I mean, they don't have the luxury to say what's what. The Omicron is a lesser version that they created this because so they can lesser so they can make the other thing, the COVID-19 go away. So yeah, they want to make the COVID go away. They think by establishing Omicron or whatever you want to call that, it'll make it go away because it's a lesser version of the strength of the COVID-19. So I don't know. It's just a theory. Nobody really knows. Who knows? Who exactly knows? Nobody really. So, but anyway, she seems like a mean old woman who wishes she was a man. I don't know. She's I don't know. I don't know anything about her. Other than I used to talk to her all the time. Actually, I did. Of all the nomads, I think I spoke to her a lot. Caravan Carolyn. Believe me, I did. You could ask her yourself. She'd tell you. If you could talk to her, ask her. Hey, did you ever talk to Harvey Davy? She'll tell her. Ask her about Harvey Davy. She'll know. If any of the nomads that's a nomad, that was the one person that I really. That's when I owned my house. When I owned my house, I was talking to her, texting. From my house, actually, and I was talking about maybe possibly, getting out, and becoming a nomad, maybe. I don't know. I didn't know. I just, I just didn't know if I was going to be able to be one or not. I didn't know. And then all time kind of, set it straight, really. Isn't she the one that line screw was? No. That was Caravan Carolyn's different. She's the one that lives out in Apache Junction. That's where I'm going to be going. But I was supposed to be out there, but I didn't make it out there. So, but I got to call those guys in the morning. I got to call them up and tell them I'll try to make it out there next following weekend. I just didn't get as much done as I wanted to get done on the RV. I need to get more done. So, but I'll make sure I got everything done. I'll make sure I got the tank dumped and got to dump the tank. I just couldn't get it done. I want to use my friend to help me get that done. But yeah, I think I'll dump it probably tomorrow. I'll take it to the dump station. Take it to a freebie place, I'm thinking of different. Yeah, you're thinking of Carolyn's RV Life. It's Carolyn's RV Life, and then there's Caravan Carolyn. Your Caravan Carolyn's the one that's the one I was talking to. I think I said a couple words to the other one because she used to do the RTRs, but I don't think she's gonna be any part of it now. Caravan's Carolyn. I don't think no, Carolyn's RV Life won't have anything to do with the RTR. That's a Bob Wells thing. That's strictly him. Strictly him and who else? I'm trying to think who else is involved with that. Yeah, it's just Bob Wells. I don't know. He's got these other ladies that work for him for the nonprofit organization. So, and Carolyn's RV Life is no part of that. She totally disengaged from Bob Wells, and so did Jamie. Jamie used to be side by side with Bob Wells back in 2018, and then they had a falling out and then they split from one another, you know. Geez, I remember seeing Bob Wells at, I remember him eating Chinese food when I was out there, you know, and that was back when I was, you know, things are so much different then than compared to they are now. I mean, I had, what's his name out there, the hillbilly guy, what the hell's his damn name? I can't even think of his name now. But anyway, I don't know, he's a hillbilly anyway. But he was out there and he dumped all his trash out there, and then he decided to take off to the Great White North, or whatever you want to call it. She doesn't like Bob Wells anymore. She used to hang with him all the time. She did. Actually, she did. She used to travel with him, actually. Not in the same vehicle, but they traveled separately. But, you know, he had his white van. I think they just auctioned that thing off, I believe. Wasn't Carolyn's RV Life a jilted lover about? I don't know. I don't know what they had going on with that situation. I really don't know. Only one would know. I couldn't even begin to even say, you know. Let's see, what we got? Isn't she the one? But anyway, let's see. Foil hat. Wasn't Carolyn's RV Life? But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where she's at. I don't even know where she's camping. I don't know. I don't know. It's complicated, you know. I don't know where she's at, you know. I don't even know where Elvis Travels, but yeah, Elvis Travels doesn't even want to, you know, he's a jerk. Elvis Travels is a freaking complete jerk off. Can't stand the guy. Especially after he ripped me, so. I guess he still thinks I guess he's got another YouTube channel, and I guess it's got 350 subs. Carolyn, I'll have to, you know what I'm going to have to do with Elvis Travels? I'm going to have to troll his channel. Carolyn's RV Life is Peppermint Patty. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. She changed her name. Probably to get away from, what's his face? Probably to get away from, God, who's she trying to get away from? From Line Screw One. She's just trying to get away from him. He's an arrogant prick, too. He's another one of those arrogant pricks. You know, that's what he is. He is what he is. He is what he is. Let's see. Oh, boy. Let's see. What we got? The tin foil hat. Tin foil hat. So we got 20 people in here, man. We got quite the crowd here tonight. But yeah, I did. I'm should be charged up enough. I started a vehicle for a while, and I think it should be okay. I think. Blind melon jello. I was touched as a kid from my father. Let's see, wait. Let's see, you're touched as a kid from... Well, that's no bueno. That's no bueno, Blind Mellow. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Surprised he's still alive. Hold on a second here. Hold on. Let me see what I can do here. Hold on. We're going to do this. We time people out first. But anyway. I mean, they're not saying anything bad. So, I'm not worried about it. Let's see. Yeah. No big deal. Silas Jane. Too bad we can't get some Camo Day people in here, you know. We got 23 people. He's let's see. Nah, if somebody's not saying anything bad, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna wipe them out, I'm not gonna do that because then I end up having to unblock them, and then I just don't want to go through that, just don't want to go through it. So, but it is what it is. And then like I said, it's funny the band that we had, my let's see, the full band I actually started jamming with, it was all here tonight. It's kind of funny how it all works out. Camo free zone. Yeah, we're doing what yeah, I'll keep my eyes open. Yeah, no doubt. Let's see, maybe all Camo's people are hanging out at Mark Terry's. Mark Terry's. I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Couldn't say. I can't say. We had 23 people in here. That was an amazing amount of people that we had. I've been watching, channels that I've been watching lately. I like to watch the snake channels, and I like to watch a truck driver called Riding Shotgun. He's kind of a cool truck driver, He's very experienced with driving in snow and stuff. I like to check that out too. Let's see, wonder who got Camo's album collection. Good. Probably, I imagine the family did, Sister, did he have a brother? I don't know if he had a brother. I don't know if he ever mentioned having a brother, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, my one friend said, you guys got to go to church, man. You guys got to start going to church. I said, Jim, I believe in God and everything. I believe all that. And he goes, well, you can't get to you can't get to heaven unless you go to church. And I said, well, Jim, I'm one up on you. You know why? Because I've already died and come back, okay? I'm one up on you. So I know something you don't know. See, he didn't know I passed away and died and came back. He didn't know that. So, but anyway, that's one of those things. But he's gone into my channel. He's actually come into my channel. It's more of... Oh, heck yeah. Silas Jane, of course, yeah. I gotta keep my cool here just because. I have to. I can't mention. I'm at what? We're in January now. I just got to get through February, and then it starts over. So, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna do anything really. It just means that why did that guy get timed out? He was just. Because I listened to somebody, but they'll be back in 5 minutes. They'll be back in 5 minutes. Somebody told me to do that, and I listened. So next time I won't listen. DIY with Dean. Okay, I did because I listened to somebody, but you know what? I ain't gonna listen to nobody anymore. That's all. Just not gonna listen. Let's see. Camo bit his tongue hard enough to bleed. Did he? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know everything that Camo Dave ever did. I don't know because I don't. I went into his channel and I did what I just went in there. I didn't participate all that much because he wouldn't let me. So it is what it is. That's all. I mean, we're gonna get trolls in here regardless. It's just part of it, you know. It's part of having a YouTube channel. You're gonna get trolled, you know. But I gotta be extra careful with my trolls. That's all. Gotta be extra careful. Gotta be cautious. Gotta be cautious in here. Cautious. 24 people in the house, man. 24. He worked himself to early. You know, I think, you know what I think? I'll just make my point. I'll get my point across here because here's my personal thought. I think Camo was overworking himself with people on his channel. I think he overworked himself. That's what I think. And I think he spread himself too thin, you know? That's what I believe. And I think it put pressure. Here's the other thing. I know that somebody said he had high blood pressure. He had what's the word for it? Hypertension. So he had hypertension. He wasn't doing anything about it. He wasn't he wasn't taking care of himself, you know. That's what they called not taking care of yourself, when you let yourself go, you know, and you don't take medications, you don't go see a doctor, you know. That's part of it, you know. I'm no troll. I have not been disrespectful. No big deal. We're not going to sweat things here tonight. We're not sweating it, you know. We're not going to sweat it. 25 people in the house, man. We're not doing bad tonight, really. Not doing too bad. Don't know, man. I don't know, man. Now, who's that? Who says something like that? Camo Dave used to. But I never disrespected Camo Dave. I really didn't. I liked the guy, you know. I did, and then he spread him. He just started being nasty to me, you know. So, which he could be, because he wanted to be. So, he did what he wanted to do. So you can't stop somebody from doing something they don't want to do, you know. So he was being himself, and that's what he chose to be. You know, it's one of those things. When your nose and face is red, that means you've been drinking a few. Let's see. Dave stood in line 3 hours to cross back from Alagon. I can't even say it. Alagones, I guess that's the proper way to put it. Let's see. Matt Mendez. Good evening, Davey. Good evening. Yeah, good evening, everybody. I'm growing a bit limp on my neck. Any idea or suggestions what it can be? I don't know. You know, a big lump. I would have it checked. Like I said, it could be a what do you call it? It could be a mass. It could be a I don't know. You never know. It'd be best thing to go see a doctor and get a biopsy on it and have it checked out. And that'll tell you. That'll tell you the whole story. Bing, bang, bing. Yeah. I was just happy that the Cardinals beat the Dallas Cowboys today. That made my day. You know, I thought, oh no, here we go, another close game. You know, the Cowboys are. If the Cowboys, yeah, it's a funny thing about the Cowboys. You know, they called timeout. You know, and because the Cardinals kind of did something to make them call timeout. You know, because they kind of confused them, and it was a smart play on their end, the Cardinals' end, and so that's what happened. And then the Cowboys didn't have another timeout, and then they got it, and then he used all of his challenge flags, and he couldn't, because there's one call he wanted to challenge, and he couldn't challenge it, because his flags were all used up. So then the Cardinals, all they had to do is get what? 3 timeouts. I think they'd get 3 first downs, which they did do. And that pretty much summed up the game. So, yeah, how about that? So that's a big shebang, shaboom, shaboom, shebang, 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 says the Mexican Santa Claus. I'm drinking whiskey, man. I drank whiskey for New Year's Eve, but but then again I use a walker, so I had to get back out to my RV, and I didn't want to. I had to stop the drinking because I don't want to trip and fall, So I made sure that ice cream. That sounds good. I don't have any room for ice cream, but I wish I did, but I'm very careful. I've been very careful this week. Very, very careful. Ken's Back Road Travels. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Whatever happened to Hank Hill? I don't know what happened to Hank Hill. I don't know what ever happened to Bounder Roads either. Bounder Roads, I'm a little flustered because I don't know what. You think Bounder Roads would have been back for Christmas, Where the heck did he go? I am eating tube steak, and I mean T-bone steak, huh? T-bone, that sounds good. Yeah, I haven't had a T-bone in a while, but I think the T-bone's a good steak, Don't get me wrong on that, but porterhouse is ribeye and probably porterhouse are probably the two better steaks that I could probably eat, but I don't know what I'd have to pay for one these days. I haven't even looked at the prices on those. I just haven't. I'd probably get one when I get like 20. Wait, I might get better. I might have gotten a raise with food stamps. I was getting $20 worth, and I might have gotten a little bit better than that. I don't know. Maybe I'll get $40. I don't know. If I get $40, then I can buy some steak. Could do that. You've been sort of hard to catch for the week. Yeah, it's been a tough week for me because I've been, doing stuff, hanging out with people, and nobody, and people don't want me to do the YouTube, so, that's just kind of how it's been, That's why I had to get out of the house and come into the RV, and I'm staying in the RV anyways. I like it being in the RV, to be honest with you. I got this thing all nice and straightened up now, so I feel better. I feel a lot better now that I've gotten a few things accomplished, So my New Year's resolution certainly has been to be a little bit more organized. So, and that's what I've done. So, can you believe it? I was accused of I hope you weren't that it wasn't done recently, I don't, like I said, I don't believe in any of that stuff, so well, you never would anyway. Most people can't, you just don't. Davy is easy to catch. He can't run. Yeah, that's true. You're right there. You got that right. That's one thing I can't do now is get into a fist fight, because I certainly wouldn't win one. I'm going to tell Alicia. I'm a Christian, man. Mexican. Like I said, that's why I'm a Christian, because you got to hold your own when you're a Christian. You got to really, you can't hide behind, you can't hide under a rock, plus when you're a Christian, you can't sin either. I mean, none of us are perfect, but you're not supposed to sin. And if you do, you got to repent, Probably a good idea to repent every day, no matter what, So, 22 people in the house. Time is it? You guys know what time it is? But I think I've been on for an hour and 9 minutes. We'll go to about hour and 20. Then I'll shut it down. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm pretty tired. I gotta get my medications in me, so I'm gonna take my medication, get that squared away. But so anyway, that's the scoop there. Scoop here, I should say. Let's see, I'm like a Catholic priest. But yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. I just could tell you it's really cold. It's going down to like 29, 30 degrees tonight. So it's going to be a nippy cold one. It's going to be cold. I might even have to start the vehicle, turn the heater on. I'll probably have to get it a little toasty in here, and then I probably wouldn't be a bad idea to open up the sleeping bag that's 35 below. It might be that kind of a cold night, you know? It might be. I don't know. It might be that kind of a night. Oh, if I could get my feet up here. Yeah, I think most people they tend to think that they kind of use their dad as their role model, you know. Most people do. My dad was cool. He taught me how to camp, you know. Taught me everything not everything I know, but certainly taught me how to camp. That was kind of a good thing, you know. That's where I got my camping experience from. That's what got me into the great outdoors, actually. That got me started, at least. Got me a start in camping, that's for sure. Yep. Yepers. Oh, boy. You see, Camo just started collecting his Social Security. He was 63, wasn't he? Wasn't Camo Dave 63? I'm not sure how old he was. He might have just been starting. I don't know. Don't know if he had. James Gipe in the house. So we got to say, shout out to James Gipe. Shout out. Shout out to him. You guys need to go check him out and, go participate. If you want to grow your channel, he's the best one out there that I could tell you about. He's the best. He'll get your channel growing. That's for sure. He will get your channel growing. You got to go to him. I need to get back in there too. I just been busy with the holidays, and I got to find a way to get back in there, you know, because I've been trying to work this channel, you know, and work it. But it might be better if but then if I don't do this, then I'm not, you know, I got to keep up with my people that come in here too. So some people don't get it. Some people don't get it till they're 66, you know. It's just because they get more money that way, I guess. I don't know. So he was only collected a small. Yeah, he didn't even get a chance. You know what? And he never got to come back there. He never got to spend time at the panda property. You know, he never got to get out there. Because he was invited. Nomad Ranch was, and Aja and them were all inviting him to the property with Terry and Scott, you know. Which I don't see eye to eye with Terry and Scott. You know, I said, I told Terry and Scott? Let me tell you what I told them. I said, hey, what's the deal, man? I got all you tribe members are very hateful, man. You guys have something against me. Now, what is it? Why are you so hateful? Why don't you guys iron it out? Why don't you, Terry and Scott, why don't you two get with all the tribe members and let's just all get along, man. Let's just all be I'm not saying I'm going to be a member. I'm not asking to be a member of your group. I'm just asking that we have a respect for one another and not disrespect each other, that as though we have, and we've been disrespecting one another, and we need to stop it. That's all I'm saying. Let's see, what's that? Is pure. What we got? He spent his golden years begging for a jackery. So what did he do with it? He got a jackery. I think he's got all jackery products. I don't know. I don't know what he's got. I think he had Blue Eddy. I know he had a little small Blue Eddy. I don't know what else he had. So he probably got all kinds of stuff. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? 27 people in the house, man. We aren't doing half bad here tonight. Ken's Backroad. I got to check out Ken's Backroad Travels channel because I need to. I have a good feeling that Ken's channels kicks ass. And then Elvis Travels is saying he wants nothing to do with me. So screw him. Screw him. I'm just like, screw that guy. Who the hell does he think he is? Just think that he's better. He's a guy that touches little boys. So, I have no respect for him. Yeah, big time. Don't have no respect for him. He spent his golden years. But yeah, Elvis Travels. Screw that guy. No, man, I just do it for fun. But yeah, I know you do it for fun, but there's a little bit of seriousness with, then what's another channel that got with Camo Dave and met him? Sal and what's her face? I'm trying to think. Sharon and Sal met Camo Dave out there at Courtside. I guess Lori's, no, it was Camphor. What was her name? RV Camphor was the one that brought him to meet with Sal and Sharon. From what I understand. No, I didn't talk to Elvis Travels. No. But I'm gonna troll his channel though. I will troll him hard. I could troll him. He can't stop me from trolling him in Facebook. I could troll him hardcore. You wait till I spread the word about him in there, too. He's going to be sorry. He's going to be sorry he ever did that. Because I'm going to tell everybody what he did. And then that's going to set the stage for the next level here. Yeah, we know what Rosie thinks of him, We know that. Shames viewers into donating to... that's the thing. All the money I gave him a couple $100 in money. And what did I get out of him? He never paid me a penny back. What a prick. That's all I got to say about the guy. I haven't talked to Elvis Travels in quite some time, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to troll his channel big time. Lori said she does not have any use for men. Lori who? I'm trying to think which Lori that is. Lori's got a boyfriend, I can tell you that much. Lori does have a boyfriend. I heard Elvis Travels picked up some kid name and did weird things. Well, that's what I heard. That's what I heard too. That's what I heard. But I'm gonna troll his channel because I gave this guy money and then he turned around and screwed me. So Lori's way, yeah, Lori's way. Yep. RV camper behaves like a... Let's see, Lori's way, I think. Yeah, Lori's way. Lori's way. Yeah. Getting cold in here, man. Getting cold real quick. And I got a heater on too. It's still getting cold. Lori's Way was live and said her boyfriend is a tool. See, she's got a boyfriend. That's why I didn't get invited out there, because of her boyfriend. She's got a relationship. She's in a serious relationship with her boyfriend. That's why they met. That's why they went together to out to dinner in Parker. Them fake tears don't fool me at all. Her boyfriend is a mobile gambler. No, he's not. It's a guy named Dave. It's a guy named Dave. I've seen the. If you watch the video, you'll see Oral. She's got another boyfriend. Boyfriend's name is Dave. So, but anyway, that's a shabam. Anyway, that's a shabam there. Shabam, shaboom, shebang. Service geezer, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say. I don't think she's that attractive. No. She's not. She's below average. Her eyes. She's got funny eyes. That's all. But everybody's who they are. I'm not knocking her or anything, because I'm not. But she don't need a man, huh? I guess she wouldn't. Maybe. I don't know. They killed Camo with their bogus drama. There's something I was gonna get. I was gonna buy some like beef bologna, all beef, and then I was gonna make cooked fried bologna. I was gonna make some fried bologna. Anybody have fried bologna before? Fried bologna is really good. She seems, yeah, I'm sure she's nice, but they wouldn't invite me to their Thanksgiving thing when I was out there. I wasn't invited, so that kind of bummed me out. I wanted to meet these people, right? And they wouldn't meet me. They wouldn't have it. So, oh well. Lori has murder mystery book collection. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. Man, I tell you, I'm missing my my hat to keep me warm at night. I'm sure missing it, man. That's one thing I'm missing. I'll be a son of a gun if I could find it. Could be a son of a gun. Yeah, I'm yawning. That was an hour and 23 minutes. Guys want to close it out about hour and 30? Let's see her. Let's see. She went from 81 yesterday to 29 tonight. Let's see. We went from 81 yesterday to 20. Oh, it's cold, and it's going to be 29 down here in Phoenix. It's going to be 29 degrees, man. It's going to be freaking cold. That's why I want to get snugged up. I want to get snuggled up in my blanket, because I'll tell you what, I wish I had a couple blankets. Yeah, I'm missing some blankets big time. I had some other blankets. I don't know where they went, I don't know where they went. Yeah, it's fake blonde hair. Yeah, because she had to dye her roots, Yep, she had to dye the roots. So we'll close it out at 5. We're gonna close out in 5 minutes, guys, because I'm so tired I can't stay awake. Well, I'm just glad I came in here tonight to touch base with you guys, because I need to get in here anyway and do a kind of an update. What's going on here. So, if I were smart, dang it. I have to sleep on this end because the heater's on this end. I made sure I filled up my propane tank tonight or this afternoon, because, man, that's one thing I wanted to make sure I had done, is make sure that propane was full, because I definitely don't want to run out of propane with this heater. I need to come up. I need to get a better. I wish I had my little blue, not the Blue Eddy. I wish I had my little, what do you call that heater? Trying to think. I'll tell you one thing. I wish I had an extension cord. I did have the extension cord inside here. I almost wish I had a heater for it. I'd die to have that extension cord, because I could run a separate heater. Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to get my friend. I almost wish I had gone into Walmart today, and I wish he'd got the scooter out for me, because there's definitely some things I didn't think about that I'm thinking about right now, and one of them's a heater. You have a heater to keep warmer, Yep, a heater. But the thing is, I can't, can only do so much. Does anybody think Camo Dave is still alive? See, I post, you sure get over your grief fast one day after your tears on here you're I'm not laughing by any means from Camo Dave. No, I'm not. No. Definitely not laughing over it, for sure. The guy was, I don't know. It's hard to say. He didn't like me. It didn't matter that he didn't like me, or whether he did or didn't, The fact of the matter is, we didn't, I liked the guy. I tried to like him. I tried to promote him, but he just wouldn't let me do it. Oh, they were okay. I really tried hard. Tried hard to promote, Camo. I tried hard. I tried to join his channel. I made every attempt, and they just weren't gonna have it. On the live stream last night. Oh yeah, they did that. Yeah, I totally forgot about it, and so his funeral is not. Wasn't he getting buried? Weren't they going to put him in it? Didn't they have him in the casket? They could have you in a casket. My mom was in a crematory casket, because that's the way she chose to. That's the way she went. It's the way she chose. It was her. That was her, because my dad, I guess originally my mom was going to be buried next to my dad, but she gave up the spot, so he never missed a day for almost 5 years till Tuesday. That's, he put out a big effort on his channel. I will say he has. He worked hard. He worked that channel hard and tough. I will say that much. And he did. Maybe it was too much. Maybe he just did a little bit too much. I don't know. Maybe that's what, I don't know. It's hard to say. But I think he worked harder than maybe he should have. Maybe he worked too hard, and maybe it took a lot out of him. I don't know. I don't know, man. Did you see the comments on EG's video? Wow. Who's that? Who's EG? CG? Caravan. Let's see. Who is CG? The pickle. Remember he had that pickle? Yadaloo, I can't even say it. Yadaloo. Yadaloo. Something like, I forget how that thing went. Let's see. CG, what did CG1 do, Janice? I don't know. What did that person do? I don't know. I don't watch that person's channel, so like I said, I can only, I'm just wondering what the channel did. I didn't check out anything, so I don't know. He got his booster shot. I don't know. I guess he did. I thought he got the booster in October. So I don't know what happened there. She stole the content? Really? Let's see. Said they were... Who was engaged? Who got engaged? I don't know. I don't know who got engaged. Let's see. Yes, he has it in this video. Let's see. When he got it last week. Let's see. He's had it in the video that he's got his booster shot. You know what? I had my, anyway, I'm not going to get into it. So, anyway, but he evidently had a booster shot, huh? It doesn't, I was told, did he take the shot? I don't know. I thought he took some other kind of shot. I don't know. I don't know what he really did. I can't say, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know 100% of everything he's ever done. So, Jazz RTR will be wild, huh? Jasmine Star, man, you coming in here late. Wow, but I thank you for coming in. I was gonna close it out because I was so tired, But hey, why close it down, Let's see. Made a video. Nasty comments in it. So, how do you give that person any respect, Janice? Lala? I just wonder if you give that person any respect. That's all. Kind of curious. See, he was big jab prominent, huh? Yeah, I didn't check the comment. I didn't check any of that, so I don't know what's what there. Oh, you're neutral, okay. I know you cover a lot of the nomads, so I know you go into. I just know you do that, and it's good that you do it because you're helping other people out. You're helping other nomads out. You're helping my channel too. I appreciate this. I appreciate everyone for helping my channel. Any way I could get some help, I certainly appreciate it. It's almost bedtime for me. Catch you tomorrow if you come on. I'll see. I'll see what I got. I gotta, I'll probably spend some. I'm gonna check out some football stuff and, I'll probably watch some. What do you call that? Can't even say it. I'm trying to think here. I'm blank on my. Let's see. What's that? What's that? The sports channel on YouTube. What's the sports channel? So anyway, it is what it is. A lot of sirens tonight for whatever reason. Let's see. They killed it. Who killed who? I'd say Nomads probably had a lot to do with. I think Camo Dave overworked himself. That's just me. That's just me saying that. I don't know, but I would say just because he was overdoing it. I think he was just putting too much into everybody's channels and trying to, But he took care of the big channels first. He took care of like Aja. He covered the big channels that made him. They gave him the big bucks. Whatever channels that had the big amount of people, he covered those the best because those paid him his money. Those are the money channels. Yeah, for sure. Sure glad I'm not in Cottonwood tonight, that's for sure, because I know it's freaking brutally cold up there. I hate to see what I bet you the temperatures are probably low. I remember being up there when it snowed up there, and I remember how cold it got up in there, man. I thought it was gonna. It was so painful. The cold was so harsh that it was painful to take. That's. There's certain kinds of cold. Well, that was brutal cold because it got below zero. That kind of cold is just really bad. And when you run out of propane, it's even worse. I think they need to let it rest. He was him. They can't be him. They need to just be themselves. Let the man rest in peace. They're not letting him rest in peace right now because they're just not. All these channels want to take over for him. There's a lot of channels that want to do that. But you know what I say? You know what I say to that? There's not one channel out there that could take over for him. There isn't. Even myself. The only thing I could do is be myself. But I can't get none of his people to come in my channel because they won't do it. They won't come in here. Of course they won't. They're going to respect him by respecting him, they're going against me, and see they're all going to stick by his side, even though he's gone. But I think whoa, I missed a lot. I just scrolled up to see what I missed when I dozed off. What did you miss, Janice? I'm just wondering what you missed. They were buying him cheap vodka. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what he was doing, I really don't. It's sort of a SH. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's really just hard to say. Really hard to say. A last 45-minute Mexican generic meds. He went down to Mexico, and I guess he did get some medications down there. That I do know. So maybe, just maybe he took something from a Mexican pharmacy that may have maybe did did him in. I don't know. This is a thought. It's a theory. Maybe he took something that from Mexico that he shouldn't have taken. I don't know, but that's That's one of my theories, but I might be wrong. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Vice versa. One thing I wouldn't mind doing is going back. I guess you could say I wouldn't mind going back out to Quartzsite, you know. Could be I got some fake bad blood pressure meds in Columbus. Damn near killed me. When it comes to blood pressure medications, I take my normal stuff. Matter of fact, I need to call my doctor in Flagstaff, and I need to get that, get my meds. Actually, I do have some medications that my foot doctor has for me. But I have to get the ones from Lake Havasu City. I got to get those. 6-day-old KFC for dinner? No. My KFC I've got is only 2 days old. 2 days old. That's it. I had a piece of chicken not today, but yesterday. I'll have another piece tomorrow, and the next one after that, and then that'll be the end of my chicken. Then I'll probably go back to KFC and get 4 more pieces of chicken breast. I'll probably get coleslaw. I'll probably get mashed potatoes and gravy. That's why Jamie's girlfriend got life flighted. What's that? Jamie Dimmon's girlfriend? I don't know. He does have a girlfriend. I've seen her. She's got a white Sprinter van. I remember seeing her. I remember seeing Jamie at the Walmart in Flagstaff when it first started to get, the weather started to get cold. It was already cold in Flag, but it got really cold. Jamie Dimon, yeah. I think he's in Quartzsite right now, but I don't think he's going to do, the only kind of work he's going to do now is work he makes money off of. He's not going to do any free work, Then again, what is free work, I think Jamie's out to make money. He needs to make money. That's what he does. I see that. He looked me right in the eye. It's funny. He walked right past my RV when he was walking. I kind of looked at him, and he kind of looked at me, and yeah, he was pretty close to my RV. If he'd have looked a little closer, he might have seen I was RV Davy. He knows who RV Davy is. I just don't think he looked that close. He wasn't he was paying attention. He's walking with his girlfriend. So, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? Somebody asked his sister last night in the live stream, but she didn't answer. Jamie Dimmon's sister? Jamie could be nice, yeah. I think he could be nice, I guess. Why wouldn't he be, Why wouldn't he be? For God's sake, Oh, you're talking about Camo Day's body. Okay. Something is up because his body is being held. Yeah, I don't know what his body's being held for. Autopsy? I don't know. Try to see if that Mexican medication's in him, Well, I'm sure he had a few drinks. Yeah, I think he always had a few drinks anyway every night. You know what I'm saying? I think he had a few drinks no matter what every night. I don't think it really mattered. I don't think drinks. People drink and drink and drink, and it doesn't really matter. Because nobody thinks. I mean, nobody thinks at that age that you're going to die, especially the way he felt. He didn't feel terrible. I'm sure she will spend it on wine and song. But yeah, I don't know. I don't. He died in the afternoon? He didn't die in his sleep, you're saying, Janice? The way everybody was talking, he died in his sleep. But what do I know? He was supposed to open his Christmas gifts since he got back from Doxy's. Okay. Yes, there was no afternoon. Usually there's an afternoon video. Usually. You gotta remember, of course, they're on the East Coast time, so. But he bought a plane ticket, so I guess somebody's gonna get that money back, right? He had a whole trip already planned for the spring. His last post was 9:47 a.m. 1947. 1947. Let's see. Somebody asked where and when the funeral will be in New Jersey. His sister said in a few weeks is all she said. So they're burying him in what, New Jersey? So she's going to be buried in New Jersey, in other words. Or he's going to be buried in New Jersey. Caravan Carolyn never cared for her. No, he did. Well, she did at one time. She actually did, but Camo had, Camo, what did she say? Camo had some bad things to say about her. He had, from time to time, he could say some bad things about people. He could, and he did. He did against me. He did against her. He did against Camper Van Kevin. He said a bunch of bad things about him. He said bad things about me. He said bad things about Caravan Carolyn too. The three musketeers. Yeah. He was getting, south of Atlantic City. Camo would poke the bear for drama. Well, you know where the bear came from, don't you? You do know where the bear came from. I'm just saying. 9:47 a.m. and his vlog on his website was at 10:46, and then no afternoon video. He died before he could make his afternoon video. You see, he got the last jab into. He jabbed me. He jabbed Camper Van Kevin. He jabbed. Let's see, Caravan Carolyn too. But I guess he was trying to chum up to her lately. As of late, he was really trying to get back on her. You know what? Because she was a moneymaker. If he could make money off her channel, he was willing to do it. So, but anyways, she wasn't gonna let him back in. No, of course not. She didn't care for the guy. No, she was not gonna let him in. Not for any reason. Nomadic Fanatic posted one word: karma. Yeah, you guys all know Camo ripped me. He always did rip me. He always has. He never stopped ripping me either. To the day he died, he was ripping me hard, ripping me hardcore. He figured he was opening gifts and retreated to his closet. He never got a chance to come out of the closet, even though he lived in the closet. For real, he never. Because, yeah, Doxy's, I shouldn't say, because it's not right for me to pick on the guy, when he's gone. He can't defend himself. So, Carolyn just the Walmart workers, and Dave didn't like it. No, I imagine, no. But, Carolyn, Carolyn's an honorary whatever. And Camo Dave could rip some people too. And he did. He certainly did. He ripped me big time. And I don't think it was any surprise to people that went into his channel what he was saying about me. Because he was saying nothing good about me. He had nothing good to say about me ever. He really didn't. His bed was in the closet. Isn't that funny? He never got a chance to come out of the closet, Never got a chance. Because according to Doxinator, he was gay, That's just what the Doxinator said. Maybe he went both ways. I don't know. I don't know what he would. I don't know what he was. I didn't meet the guy. I never personally met him, so I don't know. Let's see. I think a lot of people on YouTube are not the same person in real life. They get wrapped up into and do what it takes to get views. Yeah, you do it. You do what you try to get as many views as you can, because when you, like me, I only got what, I forget how many subscribers, but anyway, I'm not making any money. I'm not making any money on YouTube unless somebody puts money in my PayPal. If they don't put money in my PayPal, then I got nothing, That's just how it works. Of course, gas prices are where they are. It's pretty ridiculous. He was on top of the inflatable. He had that doll. He had the crotchy doll. So I don't know. I mean, even what he wanted, Camo Dave wanted to meet the vlogger puppet real bad. And the guy, I guess Camo thought he got stood up by the guy. And here the guy's doing a thing on him, See, Camo Dave didn't the vlogger puppets make a puppet of Camo Dave before he died, I think. But I'm not positive. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm thinking that Judy's shocked me what she said to this Dave and blah 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 video. So I can't say anything because you got to remember one thing, Janice. I have a restraining order on me from that person for no reason whatsoever. But that's always been my life. I've always gotten in trouble for things I didn't always do. So what can I say? What can I say? I could just tell you, my personal friends would tell you that all the crap is a bunch of baloney, it's a bunch of malarkey, but they know it, I know it, but hey, that's just the way it is. he had an air mattress. Tell me he couldn't. You mean with all that money he made from YouTube, he couldn't afford a real bed? Here's a funny thing with me. I once lived out of a closet when a walk-in closet in Long Beach, California. I lived out of a lot. Yeah, I had an air mattress. Matter of fact, I did have an air mattress when I was in Long Beach for, I don't know, I was there for a couple years. But for the most part, I lived in Scottsdale, Arizona, Phoenix, Scottsdale, most of my life, if not almost all my life. So it is what it is. I think the man had more money. I think he had more money than you think. Vlogger admitted he stood up Camo. He stood the guy up. Camo was, I think his feelings were kind of hurt. I think Camo Dave's feelings were hurt when he was stood up by a Vlogger puppet. Yeah, because he walked out there, was looking for him, and he goes, and then he finally said, I just got stood up. I just got stood up. Trust Fund Dave. I think Camo Dave had a lot of money. I think his family's got some bucks in their pocket. And I don't think they're hurting for any money. Even though Camo wanted to seem like he didn't have much, but I think he did. But he wanted you to think that because he wanted to get, he's one of those guys that wanted to take a trip. And when he took a trip, he wanted somebody else to pay for it. He's one of those guys that wanted everybody to pay for everything for him. That's just the way it was. You know what? How did the rich get richer? They get richer because people, you even though let's say you got a lot of money or you got money, yeah, you want people to keep paying for everything because that way your wallet gets thicker. It's nice to have a wad of hundreds, in your wallet. It feels good, It feels good. It feels good when you got a wad of, hundreds, thousands in your pocket. He never spent his money. He never had to. He never had to because he had everybody. Shimei was paying for everything for him, I wish Shimei would give me some money. Shoot, I could use a few bucks. Man, you know what? Where's my money? Why don't she's not giving me any money, you know what I'm saying? She probably won't ever either. I don't think she knows who I am on Facebook. I think when she sees that I subscribe to her, I don't think she knows it's really me. That's what I think. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. She gave $1,000 last night to the GoFundMe. See, yeah, but she won't give me a penny. See, she'll keep giving him money and he's gone. She'll keep giving him money and he's gone. So she's gonna keep giving the family money when they have money. See, my family has money, but they don't give me any of their money. I could certainly use it because I ain't rich. I'm not rich. So I wish I could get some of her. I wish I could get some of her money. I'd be ecstatic if I could get $100 out of her. But I just don't think I ever will. I could go in there and ask her, "Hey, can you help my channel? Can you help me? Can you please help me?" So go F me. So go F me. The GoFundMe made $400 easy off the fraud. Yeah, you know how much money that probably made, but I don't make anything. I told her, I said, man, I wish I could have, some money. I could use some money. Especially when somebody's got a lot of it, Somebody doesn't have to worry about, they're throwing money like whatever, That's just what they're doing. Just what they are doing, man. God, my pillow is not even warm. And it's freaking this. I got this heater on, and it's not really helping. I think I'm gonna freeze to death tonight. So if I don't make a video tomorrow, I've gone under. That means I died from turning into an iceberg. You know what I mean? I mean what I say. If I don't say so myself. Shimei is a black version of Stormy. Yeah. It's exactly. Did Stormy have anything to say about any of this? I'm just wondering. I'm wondering if Stormy had anything to say about Camo Dave's death. That's what I'm saying. That's what I am saying, But yeah, Stormy had lots of money, man. She still does. She's divorced now. So she probably got more money because she divorced her husband. And, I just wonder if he divorced her over Camo Dave being around. That's what I was wondering. That's just not something you do. Go hanging out with some guy that's... Why would, when you're married, why would you do that, You're just asking for trouble, Believe me, you're asking for trouble. I got my friend, he's married, and he told me the same thing, I don't think, let's see, Rich Life Road Trips arrives to jail. Rich Life arrives to jail. Huh. He had to check in, huh? That sucks. That ain't no fun. Some cold bunk, they probably don't even give you a blanket, in jail. You see, Stormy was trying to buy his way to sell her daughter to Adam the Woo. Stormy was trying to buy his way to sell her daughter to Adam. Adam the Woo. Weren't her daughters too young? Stormy's? To me, I thought they were like, what, 15 less? 15 years old and less age? To me, that's just what I was thinking. So, yeah. I don't know. Hard to say. Let's see, we have this SoPeg. Stormy was trying. Then Stormy's daughter would be a YouTube star. Yeah, see, anybody that would be around Camo Dave. See, that thing, Camo Dave was never going to let me be a YouTube star ever, He wasn't going to allow it to happen. No. Yes, Ashley's like 15. Yeah, so that's kind of, I don't know. What do you, I don't know, 15-year-old, I don't think that is, let's see, the fiasco trip with Camo and the Lion, 227 with Stormy and the husband. The husband was there, I didn't know. I just wonder if they were done there, because I know they got divorced since. But Camo was driving around Scottsdale hoping to run into Stormy. I think Camo had dreams of trying to meet up with Stormy again. I think. It was like it's just like it was his last ditch attempt to be able to meet up with Stormy. Stormy didn't like me. Believe me, Stormy did. I got into Stormy's channel. She did not want me around, for sure. Get out of my channel. The thing I did notice, Camo always said Snow and Kurt was his favorite to watch, but they have never said a word about Camo in any of their videos. Huh, interesting. Stormy has a problem with With the sauce. Oh, yeah, no doubt about that. There's sauce. Yeah, that's true. I believe Yeah, I believe it. She was his drinking buddy. Yeah, see, another drinker wants to be with another drinker. And so that's why Camo. See, Camo didn't have a drinking friend, somebody to go out drinking with. He didn't have it. So that's why he wanted to meet up with Stormy so they could have another night of drinking or multiple. He probably would have liked to hang out in Scottsdale, maybe sleep on their couch or whatever. Or sleep, I don't know. Who knows? Who really knows? He would extort her money. But yeah, she got big on YouTube. Anybody that he hung with got pretty big on YouTube, except for me, I think. He didn't really cover me. But he certainly did promote one other channel that doesn't like me. He promoted that channel big time, but that channel didn't go nowhere. It didn't grow. Like, any channel that he ever had something to do with, the channels grew like hotcakes. But this particular channel did not. Can anybody explain that one and why? Yeah. How come that channel didn't grow when all the other ones have? Can anybody explain that? I can't. I got no explanation for it. Usually every channel he's ever done that for, they blew up like hotcakes. See, Ken, I can't talk about the person's name because because I have a restraining order on me. So, and I don't get out of that till the end of February. So, I got to keep my mouth shut. I didn't do anything wrong either. That's a funny thing about this whole situation, I never did one thing wrong. We're still in here, man. What the hell? Tasha's even in here again. You'll probably come in tomorrow and you'll probably still see me here. I disagree with you on the growth. Why is that? Why is that, Silas Jane? You mean tell me there are other channels that he promoted that didn't grow? I'll tell you a channel Camo really liked. Let's see, Camo had minimal influence on subs. Camo liked, Camo liked a lot? He liked, RV Camper got 800 to 900 subs of Dave. Oh, she got 900. She said now she got as many subs as I got, and it took me 4 years to get what I got. 4 years, maybe 5 years. Let's see. I'm with my tribe. We all need a tribe. Well, I'm glad you're with your tribe, man. Tribe. The tribe has spoken. Let's see, but yeah. But Camo, I wouldn't say, he talked about my channel at the 2018 RTR, but he never really, I never got a promotion from him. No, of course not. Never. He never promoted my channel. He went out of his way to not promote it. You know what I'm saying? It was the opposite. Camo was paid to promote Trippin' Tracy, and no one watches. I could go on and on. Trippin' Tracy. Yeah, and look at Morgan. Look at Morgan. Look at Unstoppable Morgan. Oh, he was in love with her. Oh my God. Man, you talk about a love relationship. Oh my goodness. Did he ever love her? Oh, jeez. Boy, he really loved that channel. But he wasn't attracted to, Camo didn't want to be with somebody that was too old, Camo wanted to be with a lady that was younger. But, he wanted to be with somebody like, I don't know, 28 to 30. 32. That was like the age that he was after, really. He wasn't, he was not going to go out with anybody in, 50 years old, 60. No, he wasn't going to do that. Dave had you fooled, Davey. Wrong again? What do you mean wrong? Took after bogus preachers, preacher doctor. It's a tripping. Tracy probably never tripped or lived. And you know what the thing is? But he wasn't after her. He wasn't out to date her or nothing. He wasn't gonna do. He wasn't doing that. You know that. RV camper was. She might be 72, but he wasn't trying to date her. No, of course not. He didn't want somebody that old. Believe me, he didn't. I know he didn't. I don't think I'm wrong when I say that. They preferred elderly women to extort. But if you're going to try to get cash out of somebody, you're not going to get it out of a young person. I think Unstoppable Morgan did give Camo some cash. I think Unstoppable Morgan. I think there was a couple times. But RV Camper, do you think Camo was after you? What do you think? I don't know. I can't say. I'm not in the luxury to say anything, really. He wouldn't watch. Put it this way, Camo. Well, put it this way. Blind Views wouldn't always. What would he say? I'm trying to think this out here. I can't even think tonight for some odd reason. Probably because I'm tired. But Blind Views never. I don't know. He doesn't. They had their differences. Let's put it this way. Just like Camo didn't care for me. He just didn't. I no matter what I could do, I was not gonna be able to do anything really in regards to being a YouTube friend with. I would have liked to have been a YouTube friend with Camo Dave. I tried hard. I just wasn't able to succeed. That's all. But I did try. I never disliked the guy once. I didn't dislike him. I liked him. But he just wouldn't like me. That's all. He just wouldn't like me. It was just one of those things, Sometimes things like that happen, Let's see, they talked about marriage even. Let's see, I think, like Unstoppable Morgan, she's got a boyfriend that she's hooked up with, right now. I think that's what some people were saying, but who knows? Who really knows? I don't have the luxury really to say. You see, you agreed to buy pizza. Oh, I did. I agreed to pay for a whole pizza party in Quartzsite. I did agree to that, and I was going to do it. But then the whole thing got shot down. They wouldn't. That's funny. I was going to pay for all the pizza and pay for the party, but So anyways, they lost the pizza party because it didn't happen. So, Silly Al's, it's okay pizza. I mean, I'm not saying it's the best pizza. I did get one small pizza there, a 10-inch, but I drank too much beer and I couldn't eat a pizza, man. I just drank too much beer. But I didn't have to go very far to get to camp because I was right behind Silly Al's camping out. There's a camp spot right behind Silly Al's that you pay $6 a night for to dry camp, and I stayed there about 2 weeks. So anyway, 1 week, one week, and then another week, another time when I came back from Lake Havasu City. But I wouldn't mind going out to Quartzsite again. I just I don't know. It's right now. It's so freaking cold. I'm freezing my freaking hind end off right here in Phoenix. I'm staying at my buddy's place here, and I wish I'm sleeping in my RV out in his driveway here, and he's cool. My friends gave me a place to crash for a few days, so here I am. $6 a night. That will keep the riffraff away for sure. Yeah. And then the guy he takes his truck and he blocks so you can't drive straight through, so. But anyway, the ice cream place is right there, and I didn't know the ice cream place was open. I thought it was closed, but I don't know. We had RV camper in here. Yeah. We all lobbied for Dave. Yeah, I know you guys lobbied me, but it just you guys tried hard, man. I get it, but it just wasn't gonna be. Dave can't. Just put it this way: Camo Dave was just not gonna like me, no matter what. What some of the problem might have been that I didn't give him money. I didn't pay. I didn't give. See. I learned my lesson from Elvis Travels. I gave Elvis Travels money, and I learned my lesson. Kind of like you learn your lesson when you go on dates too. Kind of like I learned my lesson with my friend Jackie too. After I sold her kittens for her, made her a few $100s, and then she turned on me. But whatever, it is what it is. Let's see, my doctors are in Mesa, and I was going to East Valley. I drove Dave because it was on my way, and I had other things to do. Besides, Dave was my friend. Yeah, and I tried, RV camper, I tried to be Camo's friend. I tried hard. Maybe I tried too hard. I don't know. He just wouldn't like me as a person. So, and maybe it had to do with one other particular channel that I can't talk about because I got a restraining order for no reason, but that's how it turned out. Kind of a bum deal, but that's just, I always get bum deals. Bum deals happen to me for some odd reason, but that's why, when I got involved with one of my old friends I've known for 30-something years and sold her cats off. In other words, she used me to sell her kittens on Craigslist, and then she promised me she would take me to a steak dinner, and then it didn't happen. So instead, we went to a pizza place, and she made me pay the bill. She said, "Here, pay the bill." I said, "No, I'm not paying your bill, but I'll pay my bill." She goes, "Yeah, pay your bill." And I told the waiter, I said, "Give me my receipt. I'll pay my own bill." After I earned this girl $300 today, she's not going to pay. And then I took her out. Then I took her out for a steak morning breakfast for steak, and she complained about the damn steak. She complained about it. I go, "What are you complaining about, girl? You didn't pay for it. I should make you pay for the damn tip." Should have made her do that, but shoot. Then we got in a big argument over it, and I haven't talked to her since. I probably won't. That's it. I'm done. I'm finished with dealing with that chick. That's for sure. I never tried to date her. I wouldn't date her at the 10-foot pole anyway. Even if there was an opportunity to date her, I would never date her. Wouldn't do it. I know better. I learned my lesson. Not that I don't hate women. I don't hate women at all. It's just I prefer to stay by myself because I'd rather just pay for my own bills on my own. That's just the way it is. It's the Isabella Janky Asian Fusion Cafe. Everybody takes advantage. Yeah, everybody. Well, not everybody, but women do. Women take advantage of me. I will say that in terms of trying to get a free meal or free money or whatever. That's just what they do. I've come to my conclusions on all that too. So It is what it. But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't mind going out to courtside, but it's so cold out there right now. I, it's beyond cold. It's probably going to go down to 29 in Phoenix tonight. It's gonna. I hate to feel with how it was so cold last night. I had to put my head underneath the sleeping bag. Man, I'm like, holy Toledo, is it cold? Oh man, Scammo Dave never covered you. he covered my channel one time, Tasha, one time at the art from the RTR. He said, I like this channel. He's what did he say? I'm trying to come up with the exact words of what he said. And I would have liked to get the video from it, but I don't know if you could ever find it, You have to go back to the 2018 RTR archives to see what Camo Dave said about my channel. He was, he kind of promoted it, But then again, after that, it was done. We were finished. We had a broken up relationship after that. At least YouTube, YouTube relationship. It was over. Yeah, he covered a lot of. He covers, he's covered a lot of channels. A lot of channels. Everyone needs to like him now, because he's even if he dogged you. Like I said, how many times, Tasha, did I try to? How many times have I tried to become friends with Camo Dave? Lots of times. And I couldn't do it. So I failed on all accounts. Dave thought he owned. You know what? At first I thought I didn't understand YouTube when I first started up. I kind of thought I thought he was like some kind of producer for YouTube, but then again, he was just a regular average guy on here, on YouTube. I could start a channel trying to be like Camo Dave, I could do it. I think I know I could do it, but the thing is, then I'd piss off. I could piss off the tribe members if I just don't cover any of them. I could not cover the tribe members at all. Then they'll know what it feels like, to be scammed, Didn't Camo hit you in the head with No, I never met Camo Dave. No. Never met him. Never met him in person. Now, then again, I met Tasha Teeling in person. I did meet Tasha in person, but I just I didn't realize it until it was over. Until I don't even know if Tasha ever found her damn flashlight. I think it's in my RV. I think she dropped it on the floorboard when she pounded my head. You know what I'm saying? If I don't say so myself. Boy, I wish I'd become a baseball player, Things might have been different, Things might have been different. Let's see here. Yeah. So anyway, was it Blind Views? What? So what? I mean, I didn't even check out Blind Views at all this week. So what did he have to say about all this? I don't even know. It's good to have RV, camp or RV camper in here though. Good that she popped in here, Let's see, Borgard Rippy. I bought a camera and became a creator on here to show them anyone could have a say on here for free. Oh, I don't think anybody could do YouTube. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for many, many years. I got the DMS 1962-65 channel too. That goes back. I didn't know anything about YouTube then. I just thought, I just freaking joined it, and then I just did my camping trips with my friends, I still got, I got my, singing that I did on there. I played guitar on there, play guitar. What else have I done? I've done I've done product reviews without even getting paid or even knowing anything about a product review. I've done them, not thinking. RV American Traveler, yeah. I've even done even gone to a famous gravesite, and did a video. I did the gravesite for trying to think of her name. Davey proves that anyone can do YouTube. Yeah, I guess so. If I could do it, then I guess anybody can, right? Mary Cummings, yeah. I did a video on Mary Cummings' grave under RV American Traveler, yeah. So if you look at, she was the heiress to what's his name, Doc Holliday. She dated Doc. In other words, she was banging Doc Holliday. So Mary Cummings was banging him. So, but yeah, she owned a whorehouse, in Tombstone. So it made sense. So, but anyway, famous, but don't remember. Mary Cummings, yeah, the famous Harris, yeah. Big Nose Kate, yeah. Yeah, that was when I could walk, That was when I was able to walk myself to the grave. I was running out of memory on that video, too. I had to hurry up and get that video knocked out and get the heck out of there. And then a storm was coming. Yeah, you could see the dark clouds, man. It downpoured right as I got back into the RV, too. Man, if I'd been in a walker, I'd have been soaked. I might have just died. I might have ended up on, in 6 feet under in some grave spot out there. Yeah, her grave is right at towards the fence, facing the Walmart over there. If any of you guys go back into the graveyard, don't go to where the firemen are buried, because you gotta remember the firemen are buried out there. The 19 firefighters that lost their life in that one movie, not the actual movie, but a real life. They were all buried out there. I caked up and I teared up big time out there, because I met one of the firefighters because he was the captain that didn't get killed out there, and anyway, he was putting fresh roses on all their stones on their graves, actually, and I started crying, man. I broke down, man. It was tough. I had to I had to go look for Mary Cummings' grave, because I just couldn't take it, But it was what it was. What about the avatar with the martini glass? Yeah, that's funny. I got a famous bottle of wine from a rock star, from the guy from Tool, Maynard Keenan. I got his autograph on a bottled wine that's about probably 15 years old now. So the bottle, when I got it, it was like 10 years old, and it's been 5 years since. So, man, I could wait till next New Year's or whatever. I guess I could pop open the bottle of wine. It's supposed to be some pretty good wine, from what I understand. So let's see. I did Leonard Skinner's playing site last week. That's pretty cool. That's cool stuff there. I'll never cry for dead government employees. Learn to swim before you fly. Let's see. Big and Rich had some cool street parties there. I saw, let's see. Yeah, you go to that graveyard, like up in Prescott, you got to go to, there's a couple graveyards up there, but you go to the one, I can't remember how you get to it anymore, but you could look it up and get there. There was a salad bar. There was like a restaurant that had a salad bar built into it. Really good restaurant. It was in Prescott. That was one of the very few times I made it into Prescott. But I met this chick I liked. She actually went up to my RV and got in a conversation with me. And then she showed me her. She was an artist. I didn't even know it. And but anyway, I don't think I hit it off with her. You know, I don't. Didn't seem like we did, and I don't never got a chance to. You know, I'd love to go back and knock on her door and say, "Hey, never did get a full." You know, she was showing me all of her art and stuff. At least that was pretty cool, that part of it. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess if I had another night where we could have partied somewhere, you know, had a couple drinks, things might have been different, you know. But, I don't know. She was a nice, attractive chick too, man. She one of the most attractive chicks I think I ever spoke to in terms of trying to hit it off with somebody. She was a good 8.5. She was pretty attractive. She was nice looking. Prescott was the Arizona state capital. Yeah, I mean, and, you know, but here's the thing: Big Nose Kate went to Globe, Arizona first, and after Globe, Arizona, then she made her way to Prescott. That's how that worked out. So, do you know Maynard's favorite song from his Three Pigs? Three Pigs? You think that'd be one of them? I don't know. I sang one of his songs, The Three Pigs, that's for sure. Hotter than Linda or Jackie. Oh, wait. Oh, yes. It wasn't even close, Tasha. This chick was. I know where she lives too. She lives right off the main drag. You know, as you're going down Whiskey Row. You know, it's just once you go across the light there, the first left turn, and I know exactly where she lives. I didn't forget that. So, but anyway, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. You know, but now it's a different circumstance. Now I can't walk. You know, whereas I could before. You know, Janice has the rockin' videos. No Pucifer Grand Canyon, he said, is in an interview, man. What's his band? I forget what his well, actually Tool's coming to Phoenix. So they're going to be playing Phoenix here pretty soon. My friend Straight Jacket played last night at a place called Palo Verde. That's Tempe's biggest what do you call it? Dive bar in Tempe, Arizona. See, Camo Dave would call Tempe Tempe. He was calling it Tempe. I don't know why, because Tempe is called Tempe. And then I pronounced it out for him, you know, and so you say Tempe, like Tempe, you know, and that's how you say it. But he wouldn't do it. He continued to say Tempe. I think he did it on purpose just to irritate me, but whatever. And I can't. What can you say to that? You know, Camo blows his effing whistle. But he ain't here to speak for himself, you know. But as we all know, I made my big effort to become friends, but we just couldn't do it. I just couldn't pull it off. What can I say? If I don't say so myself, you know. That comes out of the Tombstone movie. As a matter of fact, I got the Tombstone movie here. Right here in the RV. Right in the RV. We got it. I might watch Tombstone tomorrow night. I just might. I got a couple scary movies in here. I don't know. I got one really scary one. I don't know if I want to watch it. Because it's really scary. Oh, man. It's enough to make me... I don't like watching scary stuff right before I go to sleep. Because then I think it's... I don't know. I'd rather just not do it. It's Christopher Walken. Outlived Camo. What's one of your favorite movies? Yeah, I try to think. I've got a few movies in here. I got some interesting ones too. But now, if I could find them, as I cleaned out the RV, now I don't even know where I put half of my stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I got a little booklet thing, and I got a lot of movies in it. So Tombstone. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's where I come up with that little that little phrase I say. If I don't say so myself, that comes from Doc Holliday when he's in the bar, and when he's got the guys, from the, what do you call the gang? What do you call I forget what you call those guys. And he goes, if I don't say so couldn't have said it better. If I don't say so myself. That's right. That's when he was kind of drunk, and he went around circles, and he shot what's his face and killed him. At least well, what I'm talking about. But anyway, what do we got? 28 people in here? Jeez Louise. I hit my funny bone yesterday, and I feel like, you feel funny, right? After you hit your funny bone? You probably feel funny right now. 28 people in the house. I can't believe this. This is crazy. Crazy times tonight, if I don't say so myself. Yep, that's what I got. That's what I got to say right now. You know. But anyway, we're in the Davy RV. The Davy. Yeah, it's funny. I found my little chainsaw in here. I got the little chainsaw, man. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even know where this thing was, and I was cleaning this thing out, and I found it, and I'm like, wow. Talk about a weapon. A miniature chainsaw, man. That's about the best weapon I think. I mean, if you put that on a telescopic pole, my God, jeez, I can't even say so myself. Laura Stevenson's life. Hey, Davey, you need to organize. Damn. What do you mean organize? I've already cleaned this whole freaking place in here. But the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking things out of here. Because now that I've gone through it, now I'm ready to. But I got to go up north, and there ain't no way I'm going up north in that cold, man. It is brutally cold. we don't have a way to stay warm, so if there ain't a way to stay warm, I don't even want to try it. So it's going to take, I don't know. I'd say give it till end of maybe March before I'd want to go up there now. But you know what? At least I marked everything that I've gone through, so that's a good thing. So, no, I got containers right here. These containers right here. Now, we're good. I got my sleeping bag right here. Here's my 35 below sleeping bag right here. And it's all black, so you can't really see what it looks like, but it is, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm ready. I think I'm going to come to join Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. Remember that one? That was Sanford and Son. When Sanford used to say, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. I always liked that show. Sanford and Son. Do 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 do. Tasha, where I'm Jedi G North tomorrow. Let's see, we could have coffee at the... Oh, you're going to have coffee with somebody at the breakfast nook, huh? I'm thinking I'm going to have coffee with my friend. The Cocaine High that wrote the song Cocaine High was all together tonight. The three people that wrote that song, myself, my friend Jim, and my friend Paul, we're all here today. That's a surprise. I was stunned that we were all together tonight. Well, not really together, but we were together, you know. My friend Paul was sleeping, you know. I need for him to fill up the water tank because I don't have no water in this damn thing, so got to get that done for sure. Man, this heater's not cutting the mustard, man. It is not cutting the mustard. I think I'm about to put 2 sleeping bags on me tonight. 2 of them, maybe 3. I don't know. I don't know, man. The famous slang right there. Yeah, my one friend Jim said he was in my YouTube channel. He said, I went into your YouTube channel. Yeah, I saw what you do. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually, Shark. You're pretty good. I go, I'm not as good as some of the music we wrote, but oh well. It is what it is. You guys want to shut it down here? What are we at? We got 20, but we got so many people in here, you know. So many people. Testing for COVID-19. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, let's close it out. Yeah, let's just shut it down because I need to get to sleep. I don't want to keep the neighbors awake. The dogs are barking around here too. Freaking 27 people in here. Oh, man. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that number. That's pretty impressive. One thing I got to say. Yeah, all right. Let's close it out, guys. Let's get out of here and get scattle. Let's boom, bang, bing out of here and try to come back on tomorrow. If I can, got to do some work tomorrow and with some more work to the RV, but I don't know. My friend showed me the picnic benches or chairs that he made, which was pretty cool. So anyway, so that's a scoop there. Okay, guys, let's close. Let's shut her down. We'll catch you guys. Heck, I didn't even get Lori in here, man. Lori never came in tonight. Didn't even get Lori. You have 1,000 plus subs and only 27 watching. Yeah, isn't that sad? That's pathetic, huh? 26 people and 1,000 plus subs, and I only got 27 watching. There's a lot of big channels that don't even have 1,000 subs. They don't. Yeah, I watch some of my people I know that do way better than I do, and they don't have 1,000 subs. They got like maybe 200-300 people, not even that much. Even Straight Jacket doesn't even have close to this. And here he is, a great guitar player, playing in a pretty big band in the Phoenix area, you know. Crazy stuff, right? Crazy stuff. Okay, guys, let's get out of here. Let's get scattle. We got to skits a scattle out of here. So, I'm gonna call it quits, and we'll just say good night. God bless each and every one of you guys tonight. How about that? We're gonna ask the Lord Jesus to give us another. We're gonna ask for another day, but we're never promised or given a second day, you know. But we're gonna ask for it anyway. But all I want the Lord to do tonight is to keep all evil sources known to man and otherwise out of here and away from me and you people as well too. So let's just take it from that level. Okay, okay, now Tasha could go live now that I'm gonna get out of here. So okay, guys, count of three, we're out, man. So thank you guys for all coming in, man. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Has a hots for that chick. Which chick? Who is blind? Which chick does blind Muse is married? He can't have the hots for any chick, man. We can see your Bible, please. Okay, let's get out of here, guys. We're out. We're over and out. Okay, bye, everybody. Adios.